right. Good evening and welcome to Porcupine Stanley on YouTube with Silbert. Oba, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Na yemwa mi ejumadi ni ntimi nkɔ name debia. Na enabedi Kumasi Asante Kotoko home komo sene ye no channel way. So it's a channel where we talk about Kotoko news, only Kotoko news. So you subscribe to it to get the amazing news around Asante Kotoko. Now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko a friendly game, preseason friendly game, ahead of the 2024-2025 Ghana Premier League season. Starting next month on the 6th of September. And a league, Kotoko first game or trip to Tamale to go and play against Karela. Unfortunately, last season, Kotoko matches on board against Karela, and Kuyama Kotoko, because I remember, say, at the Babara Sports Stadium, it was a draw, 1-1. And Babara and Ebete Kanema Kotoko. And then in the FA Cup, Kotoko Shiomo, and they won by 2-0. Jomone yi Kotoko Fimo in the FA Cup. And then in the Ghana Premier League, the return encounter, Moshe Kotoko 1-0. So last season, Kotoko and Timiasha Karela in the 3 games are Omoni Omoboya. And that is the story, and that is the club Kotoko won the first game against, which makes it a difficult opponent, not an easy opponent. So the preparation must be top, so that Kotoko Betimia started the season on a very good note. Now, in a friendly game, coach here changes on a starting 11. Previously, against Alta Football Academy, team boy, in today's game, it was a bit different than that team. Frederick Asari stay as the goalkeeper, called table right back, and previously on a boy. Lord Amwa in himself last week, you don't really expect himself. Maybe a changes in the Babasa. Fast forward to the left side was Abdul Hamid Al Hassan Mohammed, smart on a boy. For Joseph Ablo and Samba Unil and a ball center back. The first change in the team compared to the team that played against Alta Football Academy was Samuel Tinedu ebe ball, the defensive midfield role. We place in team Menu Andrews. And we flew by. Now Emmanuel Enchi about the number 8 position. Now, previously against Alta Football Academy, Baba and about 10. This time it was Elvis J. Bafwo Awuchi and about 10. And Peter Aqua from the right side of the wings, and Dauda Saka from the left side, and Abrante fan Albert Amwa, a leading goal scored. 3-1 was the scoreline, which me assure say Mubi Bidini Dada. Rainmasters and a share first goal. Because now Kotoko versus Rainmasters, I'm gonna share first goal. And Kotoko Betete, Albert Amwa, Peter Aqua, when I call up to the national under-20 team, and Saka Dauda also share third goal mark winning by 3-1. Now today we're going to talk about the things we observed in the game. The tactical breakdown will come later, but pieces of it for you to understand the AJ Sports Complex. The first observation is that between Alta Football Academy and Rainmasters, Emma Kotoko, a tougher game than Alta Football Academy. Not just based on the scoreline, but the collective play of both teams, This is a more tougher opponent. And clearly in preseason, you start with extremely low profile matches before you graduate to the top. So definitely, next week, on the 16th, that is on Friday, Kotoko Mediema, in terms of second division, no about first, no about premier. Then you still build on the preseason now as a club. So yes, this opponent, one way or the other, it me highlighted some weaknesses in the Kotoko team, which we'll talk about it. And also, sometimes when you meet a tougher opponent, when you're able to come to the party, you display other qualities in your team, which is your strength. And also, you become awesome. And then, the first thing First is that in Emmanuel entry, I repeat, in Emmanuel entry, Kotoko Enya, they are new Jordan Opoku. A player that makes the game flow. That is the key point. So Jordan Opoku now he conducts, direct the midfield, shape the movement of the team in midfield, the attacking play of the team on the shisha free in until a kind of River Jordan let the game flow because building fin ho shisha ball no the ball free chire ball kakra and in Kotoko's game against Arta, but then no Olivu the game with flying colors. And the other improvement there, Bani, and stamina wise, opponent in a factor, but the stamina neighbor because Kumasi Asante Kotoko boy against a hard to folk. Now to say the stamina near suspect kakra. Game ni duru now to so abre. But so share matches now almost say na. Bibi a chess any training no and then the stamina neighbor compared to the Kobo Hassan. Because in the two matches, he plays to the end and maintain the standard throughout the game. Sir Ushe Emmanuel Nchibo idea about working decent passes. Press resistance. Press resistance near say obi free herba, obi free herba, obi free nechiba. A quite of a fast watch ball no. I'm making sure say domina more twash and a swabby ball and free in simple. Born or be maintaining possession a pass ya for the right place. No? In Emmanuel entry, you see that. And he's doing that in a way that almost every fan be acquired that be any general. So now share Kotoko team now. Kotoko Lusu players in the middle. Lamte, Morrison, Zeze, Shadrach, Ado. But clearly, ball no bonnet there. And my own fix our players baby way. Keep it at the back of your mind. And I'm not one saying quite so having entry and having Lamte. Because the last time any new thing it was it. So when you're tinny, when you're Lamte, Emmanuel entry, keke. But Emma to Kronin Beekese, even in the absence of this players, based on the performance he's putting up so far, he makes the game flow, decent passes, right way of using space, playing the ball to the right space for the right players. Send a player bit execute the attacking plan of the team. Yembo Emmanuel entry. Abaso so far, so good. The second observation, Abrantia, your friend Saka Dawuda. He scored in the previous game and he scored today. Then as I go now, how he controlled the ball from the left and his shot power, making it difficult for the goalkeeper to save the ball. Last season, Kotoko had issues with players scoring goals. So Mukwala Frimwa. Last season, Isaac Opon injuries are upon 20 number of goals, but I think Opon scored 3 goals or so in the league. Peter Aqua share 4. Na Wawa Benya Kalu Atara share 4. And Mukwala share 14. Now this is it. And now say goal contribution and free baby Bibram Bentino. Kotokonya issues with goal scoring. Even at the Baba Sports Stadium, matches are Kotoko fear almost share more than 1 goal and do 5 out of the 17 matches at Kotoko last season. Now let me run you through the statistics for you to understand how Baba a fortress. I saw you be out saying Kotoko struggled with goal scoring. Heart of Lions was 0-0. Karela was 1-1. That was the second home game at Kotoko. Ediana Stars 1-0. Bechem United 1-1. 2 goals in BM. Dreams FC almost share 1-0. Then we played against Brekum Church 1-0. Near Shom. Mediama Yeshom 1-0. R2 Yeshom 1-0. Bebianu Gold Stars Yeshom 1-0. Accra Lions almost share 3-2. So that was the first game I could say 2 goals after 10 Premier League home games, and I could kunya first 2 goals of Baba. Even that match could lose at home because it has 3-2. Make home matches. Good. Nso Atrema could 2-1. Nations FC Eshe Kotoko 2-1. So Nations FC could 1-0. So after 12 matches, they one match pay 2 goals. Samates and a Kotoko share 1-0. That was the 13th home game. Legon City is 2-0. So that was the second game and I could actually 2 goals against Legon City. Then we played Heart to Folk. And they share has 2-0. Legon City is 2, has 2. And he bought 16th home game against Great Olympics. He lose 1-0. And he bought Bofo. And he show 3-1. So in the entire season, it was Legon City's 2-0, Heart to Folk 2-0, Accra Lions 3-2, and Bofo Akwatano. These were the matches at Kotoko. I share more than a goal at Babaya Sports Stadium. 4 matches. You know what I'm saying? Less than 5. So goal scoring was a problem for Kotoko. So if this season, when you're Dauda Saka, now he's giving you goals from the left side. Meaning, from the left side, if you can keep up with this pace, last season was for 8 Premier League goals. If you can equal that or better it means that when you're massive goal contribution from your left side, which is a plus for the team. And he is also creating. Into what study Newton can once be but the American say in the 2 matches at Kotoko, apart from the fact that he is creating, he is also scoring, which is a plus because every good team in a front three players need goals at the team. That makes them unstoppable with the opponent's final third. Tisaka to Asosa, that was the second major observation. Solving Kotoko's goal scoring headache from the wings, the left side of the wings. The third observation is the development of Peter Aqua. Last season, was 4. Against after he scored, won a penalty, and then was Ashe. Yes, throw in. Quick throw from Albert Amoa. Peter Pejatum. Peter would definitely miss chances. Normal. But Kotoko season, he scored against RTU, away, and scored against Bofo Akwatano. Then Kotoko against Haas, he won a penalty and scored. And about 2 friendly games and was Ashe. Meaning the goal scoring are back because in 5 matches he's been able to score continuous, which is a major plus from the right side in terms of goal contribution. So the development and form of Peter Akwaswasobuno and that is my third observation. He's in a wonderful form, and it's our prayer that 4 goals not shared last season, he can double that. He still need to improve because when you big bob or net, but clearly that is one problem he is solving from the other side. Now, watching the Kotoko team, the 4th observation, the squad depth. Kotoko Babaya did not start this game. Bernard Somwa did not start this game. Abdul Karim Abdul Rahman from Sudan did not start this game. Blay, Ansu, Lord Amwa, Patrick Esiedu did not start. In team Menu, Michael Chejamana did not start. Then in America, squad depth here. Ebra Kotoko lose close to 22 players based on various reasons. Now problem here say how a club may maintain a first 11. Now what's solidifying the bench. But it looks like that question has been answered. Because Babaya started a game from the bench. Which last season there were sometimes he was starting from the bench based on the quality now Kotoko na. Echira was say problem BMB Musa. The other part of the squad depth, the maturity of the players. So we tie players here na me bobo so on the bench. Who Division 1 for bebre wom sa. These are players to some extent top level waiting the matter. Yen starting common bi. Mohamed Kamara is coming as a foreigner, which we don't have much info about. Lord Amo Bob Brekun Chelsea the Ghana Premier League for 3 seasons. Patrick Essiedu abo for 3 seasons. Henry Ansu abo Ghana Premier League in 5 seasons. Blay uncountable. So if this is your options on the bench, a year because last season Fuseni Sahaku was coming from Ofri Utrecht and call RTU middle of the season Oba Kotoko. Samuel Asamoah played for Bofo from Division 1 and Oba Kotoko. So the first premier team was Kotoko. Nana Benyini, no about Vipers, Division 2, no Oba Kotoko. So you can talk about Tedeku and Nicholas Osebo, so I know more Premier League experience. But Utie Dina, not Division 1 for anyone. Kakotoko bench, no. Setama na Kotoko Bebo Blay Ansu Nurudin, Never catch Sharif Mohammed, solid player, defender, no call, so I think so Ethiopia. And I had Dauni or Prince Anderson. Until more bench 1 Premier League, 2 Division 1. Tina numbers, but there were young guys within the setup. No more Premier League experience, no from. But this squad possessed a bit of maturity than the previous squad. Though previous squad, not squad size, Nelson, which you have to, and there's all kind of saying Nelson. And now was a players near Bebre, but we would not Dawson, but almost Obiabobo ni Dibiano, or some level of positive experience from the background or whatever. And again, it create that competition. Cheba full pride. Emma Baba I have a number 10 position. But that is the story. To Sudan for now, there have been a lot of positive remarks. What ye Eric Amponsa or say Abdul Karim Abdul Rahman is like a year Emmanuel Adebayo. In action, he's starting from the bench. Someone from the bench. And that is something that a positive around the team in terms of the squad number, in terms of the experience, and in terms of the options. Albert Amoah is stealing the show. Or stealing show, no? Makato said, now, we will be our monitor league now, no name the statistics now. See, the two was a player 5 goals in 17 matches. Now, Kofani so may lead you attacker, you'll be skeptical. But so consider baby, I know free banner. Albert Amoah de no Queen only enough Premier League experience because now a second division team moved straight to Olympics and played half a season. And after that, he adapted, scored 5 goals in a year, 17 matches. Now, time and was called Albert Amoah, now he played with Emmanuel Entry, and Entry was creating chances for Albert Amoah because not only I trained no name the strength of Emmanuel Entry. Entry nim Albert's strength, Albert nim Entry strength. Not the Bianameka. And if you've been watching them, most of the balls are about to space. And the man Albert Amoah, a breaky defensive line, and tries to obey you soon the pace. Most of them, say 4 nebeba, 3 ebe free a year, Emmanuel Entry, and probably another 2 from Entry, 1 from Baba or Saka. If you've been watching them, especially from deep zone, a free Entry hoba. So their connection no other. And the amount for born about they say chances are all missing in Dawson. He looks more potent, physical for defenders. Let's put at the back of our mind. In your Premier League, so we watch them against Midiama to properly assess the team. But they see a for now, he has not been missing chances. And I'm a man for starting a GDA with him. Say he can give Kotoko a number that will be encouraging in terms of goals scored as a striker for the club. And that is the Albert Amoah story so far. Our Asante Kotoko team. He's been playing well, build up, scoring, pressing, energy, runs, utilizing spaces. A year Jumapa. I think pressure back could so kakra. And me count a smart album. Patrick Essiedu so peja money boom if Obeso too is smart because he's close to perfect. Close to perfect. Decent work na boy in here. Attacking and defending. When negative kitu ebi no aka afa no. And so far so good for him. Kote nyabotre. Ohwe saa aka go na e cross. Tini do antimi ampem. And ebeto eye cross Albert Amu and Timiampim, never taught Saka anymore, boy. So you still have it, but just try and develop with your defensive instinct and your decision because we back pass and I go fast. But all in all, it wasn't a bad game for Kotoko. Tinedu, an excellent first impression. And Makaso, the competition, ever bring team menu pa with defense. So let's give credit to the team in their preparation for the matches now at that club anymore. Baba, I also be disappointed. I usually his flex is 10 or the amount not they are encouraging. So there's still more work to be done. Coach Ogum will go back to the drawing board and fix all the problems in the team so that moving forward, against Midiama, a week by this time, no matter against Midiama, but commit me a positive results or not preseason, the akano, etimi atwaso. Nkomo na aka nyina yebedi moving forward. Nyame nke nyina. Bye bye.